When I came here 12 years ago, it was right after Brother Andrew O'Gara, who had been an excellent leader for 30 years. And he was a man of vision and really was responsible for building out the campus. And of course, his sudden passing put me into the spot. It really was going to be a temporary position for 3 years. And of course, 3 years turned into 12 years.
Having worked with Brother Frank over the past decade, I could tell you that his leadership skills have been essential to this institution. His calm, cool, and collected manner in all situations has really helped us navigate some difficult waters.
One might expect Brother Frank to have spent most of his time up in Fleming Hall, but we've been fortunate these years to have Brother Frank's presence.
As the president, you have to be the ambassador for the school, and I think Brother Frank, as an alumnus as well, he had that passion. I mean, it's a grueling job. The guy stays in here till 10 p.m. at nights. The dedication for the job was really special.
My job was to try to reconnect the alumni to the school, the 11,000 plus alumni that we have now. And I took that very seriously, but I have to give him credit because I think he's done more to connect the alumni to the school than anybody.
His ability to deal with the many different constituencies here at CBA, from students to parents, faculty to staff. There's a lot of different personalities there, and Brother Frank excelled at managing all of them.
I have the best job in America, there's no doubt. The best part is the people you meet.
He's the first face you see. He's your first interaction with a brother, and you kind of learn what CBA is through him.
I think Brother Frank's freshman year religion class was excellent. I think the way he presented himself off the bat was top notch.
From his stories with him and his friends goofing around at CBA when he was here, to his stories in Haiti, being held at gunpoint, I learned more lessons in that class than I ever had in my whole life.
Brother Frank is so welcoming on a day-to-day basis, especially with our interactions through pipes and drums, is because he constantly reaches out to us.
He took the time to get to know us. He knew our interests, our personality.
If 10 kids come up, we'll have a conversation with each and every one of them, ask how their day is going.
I go up to Brother Frank and it's something new every day, whether it's Notre Dame football, bagpipes, or just talking about life in general. Brother Frank really goes out of his way to talk to almost everybody in the school.
Whenever he'd see me in the hallways, Tom Polisi, Henderson Hall, 3 p.m., first bagpipe practice.
He said he was looking for people to play the drums for bagpipe band, the pipes and drum band. And I said, I wasn't really sure about it. He handed me a flyer for it, and I actually decided, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go try it out. He was very supportive once he saw that I had no experience playing the drum at all.
I remember being rejected from one of my top colleges and calling him up and him just sitting on the phone listening to me as I was in that really sad moment, and his reassurance that everything would be okay, you would wind up where you were meant to be, meant the world to me.
CBA is kind of like another home for me, another family, and he is the head of that family.
He has instilled in the students that he's taught here over the years to understand the brotherhood that truly is CBA. And going forward, I think they will carry that through.
He is perhaps the best personification of what it means to be a CBA man, and for me, a Notre Dame grad. And fittingly enough, I ended up playing the bagpipes in my CBA kilt and uniform in front of the whole law school for our talent show. And it was totally a full circle moment for me, because it was a chance for me to live out what Brother Frank would have wanted me to do.
Well, as we all know, Brother Frank is a very proud Notre Dame graduate and a diehard Notre Dame football fan. Both CBA and Notre Dame are concerned about academics and athletics, and that's why the future CBA campaign drive that we're finishing up with will provide great athletic facilities and academic facilities, and that will be Brother Frank's legacy in the years after he leaves us.
Brother Frank really brought CBA into the modern era and laid out a vision to move CBA into the 21st century. And he's worked on that tirelessly throughout his entire tenure. When we came here, there were no scholarships, for instance, and now we have over 80 named scholarships, and we have over $1 million in financial aid. Building that endowment and being able to provide those scholarships and financial aid has been a hallmark of Brother Frank's tenure, and something that he thought was very important to a LaSallian school.
His legacy will be measured not so much in monetary figures, but in the general atmosphere of people wanting to come back to CBA and be part of the academy.
He was here to watch us form a brotherhood, and that's what it eventually became.
This school will never forget him.
We'll definitely miss him as he pursues his next adventure.
Brother Frank is the lifeblood of the academy.
Brother Frank, your commitment to your vocation as a Christian brother has set an example for this community that will endure for centuries to come.
Thank you for the effort you put into CBA day in and day out.
Thank you, Brother Frank, for everything, especially fulfilling my dream of becoming a bagpiper.
Thank you for always being a role model and someone we could all look up to.
Thank you for making my CBA experience an unbelievable experience.
It's been an honor and a pleasure to be your friend and to know what a great friend you've been to me.
Thank you, Brother Frank. Go Irish.
Thank you, Brother Frank, for living up to the LaSallian ideals.
Your efforts to make CBA the best it can be have always been centered around the students, and that's a great example for all of us.
Thank you, Brother Frank.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Frank.
Once an academy man, always an academy man, and I think that legacy that Brother Frank has brought will last forever.